Welcome and namaste. My name is Cisco and today I'm going to take you through a hybrid fitness and yoga class focused around the pose Crescent Warrior, also known as low lunge. We're going to start at the back of our mat, set distance in between our feet. Bring our weight back to our heels, stand nice and tall. And we're going to bring our belly button in towards our spine as we tuck our tailbone down towards our mat. We want to lengthen our chest without just pulling the chest forward. Lengthen here. Arms released, palms facing forward. Spread the fingertips out wide. Inhale, reach out through your hands. Reach them up over your head. Look up towards the ceiling or the sky. Exhale, fold, release. Take a nice, great bend into the knees. Slowly start to shift your weight forward, walking out with the hands, coming into our first walk out. We're going to take some stretching dynamically here. So we're going to press through our arms, engage our triceps, and we're going to shift our weight forward as we draw our core in. Press through the tops of the feet, and then we're going to inhale, shift our weight back. And then exhale, we're going to shift forward. Inhale, shifting back. Exhale, shifting forward. Stretching out the calves. Challenging the core right away. Warming up the shoulders. We're going to pause here at our high plank push-up position. And then we're going to go ahead and walk our hands back. Come into a forward fold position, monkey pose. Hands to shins, pull the heart forward. Squeeze the shoulder blades in. Lift the toes, spread them out, press through the heels. Lengthen any more, make the low back nice and full. Reach the hips back. Steady breathing. Inhale once more. Exhale, full release. Inhale, root through the legs, arms up over the head. Palms touch, exhale, hands to heart. Close the eyes for a moment. Setting the intention. While you're showing up to put in this kind of energy, what you're building this strength for, who needs it? Why do they need it? Do you need it? Dedicate your strength and your positive energy in your practice to somebody that needs it and wants it, whether you know them or not. Slowly releasing the hands. Inhale that thought. Exhale, full release. Walking back out with the hands. Now we're going to go ahead 4 reps here. Tighten the glutes here at the peak. And then exhale, walk the hands back. Now you can work at my pace. You can find your own pace. All we're looking for is good reps. When we get here, strengthen the glutes, right? Shoulder control. And we want to find this tiger claw grip with our hands when we're walking in and out. We're gripping our mat nice and strong, protecting our wrists, engaging our forearms, engaging our hand muscles. Inhaling as we rise, exhaling as we fold. One more time here. Coming up nice and strong. Forward fold position, monkey pose. Inhale halfway up. Exhale, full release. Inhale, mountain, come to a stand. Arms reach up nice and high. Palms touch. Look forward, walk forward to the front of your mat. Hip distance in between the feet here. Staying nice and tall. We're going to bring hands to heart center. And we're going to come into our first Crescent Warrior variation. We're going to take a nice big step back with our left foot. And nice and slow, we're going to slide it back until we can bring our front knee stacked over that front ankle. And then press to the heel, lift the right toes. Slowly lower that left knee all the way down to your mat. So we should keep this strength that we just had in that lunge position in the back leg. Pressing into that left foot to feel that left hip flexor stretch. And squaring the hips. Bring the hands to the top of the thigh. Press the knee down and away to pull your heart over your hips and to lengthen your spine. Find this length here. Find a steady breath. Pressing into those left toes, pressing into the right heel. Slowly shift your weight forward just a couple inches or less. And then little pulses here. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause a second. Press back into that right heel. Pull the right knee back. back over the right ankle. Make sure we're still drawing our core and descending our tailbone down. Then inhale our arms up over our head. Exhale, fold, frame the right foot. Lengthen the spine, lift the left knee, rock back, step forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up, monkey pose. Exhale, forward release. Inhale, mountain, arms reach up nice and tall. Exhale, palms touch. Second side. Left foot is staying forward, stepping our right foot back nice and far. Tighten the core first, find that center. Big step back, weight into the left heel. Good, slowly slide the right foot back another inch or so. Stack the left knee over left ankle, slowly lower down. Keep the fire and the strength in that back leg. Treat it as if you're pushing to keep that right knee floating. Draw the belly in, hands to the top of the knee. Press the knee away. Press into the left heel. Lengthen and pull your heart over your hips. Steady breath, steady gaze. Slowly press into the left heel and shift your way forward just an inch or so. And then slowly pulse here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice and slow. Press back into the left heel. Stack the knee. Inhale, arms up over your head. Lengthen. Tuck the tailbone. Low belly in. Exhale, frame the left foot. Fingertips to the floor. Lengthen the spine. Lift the back knee. Rock back. Step forward. Forward fold. Monkey pose. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward release. Inhale, mountain, come to a stand, arms reach up high. Exhale, palms touch, hands heart center. Beautiful. And then now we're just gonna go ahead and walk to the back of our mats. From hip distance, so now we're gonna go through 3 of those similar rounds. And now we're gonna go ahead and just kind of bump it up just a little bit. So we're gonna go through the 2 working sets, and then we're gonna come into our crescent warrior variation. Our crescent warrior variation is also going to start to increase in the more advanced movements. If there's ever a time where one of them doesn't feel good on your body, you can just resort to one of the earlier variations. Okay, so that's how we modify. We just go back to the variation that we can handle and feels good on our body. Okay, so finding our breath there, standing tall, weight back to our heels, and noticing how different we feel from that first time we were standing at the back of the mats. We're finding our breath. Arms along the side. Inhale, arms up over your head. Exhale, fold, releasing. Walking out with the hands. Now we're going to tighten our glutes here at our high plank position. And then we're going to lower down to our forearms. And we're going to come into our low plank. So I lower down on my right arm. Now I'm going to press back up on my right foot. Now I'm going to lower down on my left arm first. And then followed by the right. And then now I'm going to press back up on my left first. So I'm back to my high plank position. And then I'm going to walk my hands back toward the feet. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, release. Inhale, stand, and then repeat. Exhale, fold, at my pace, or at your own. Walking out with the hands. Now we can modify here by lowering to the knees if we need it, and doing our high to low plank. Wherever we are at, we just want to make sure that our core is working. Because if you're doing the harder variation, and you feel it in your low back, and we're not achieving what we're trying to attempt. So let's find the modification that works with our body so we can get that core to burn and engage there. So I'm lowering back down here with my right hand first, pressing up with my right, lowering down my left hand first, and then pressing up with my left, and then stay nice and strong with the hands. My movements are controlled. I'm not looking for speed. I'm looking for form. When we look for form, we find results. Walking out here, we got 2 more rounds of this on my side. Lowering down. And you want to keep the hips steady. The only way to keep the hips steady is to move slow. Hips are steady on the way down. Hips are steady on the way up. Walking your hands back. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Meaning in a standing position. Hands at heart center. Steady breath. Feeling the fire. It feels good though, right? To feel a little out of control, but still be moving through the action and the poses. So we're coming back to the front of our mats. Staying nice and tall. Finding our breath here. Arms along our sides. Inhale, arms up nice and tall. Look up towards the ceiling of the sky. Exhale, palms touch, hands to heart. So we're going to step our left foot back, keeping our right foot forward. Coming into our second variation of crescent warrior. So big step back. I want to press into my right heel. I really want to focus on keeping my right knee back as I step back. So I step back with my left. Hit it. Slide back a little bit more. Stack that knee over that ankle. Slowly lower your left knee all the way down. Bring your hands to your thigh. Press the knee down and away. Lengthen the spine. Tuck the tailbone. Find your breath. Press strong into the back toes. Now release the arms along your side. Inhale, arms up over your head. On your exhale, open arm twist. Left arm reaches forward. Right arm reaches back. And we want to make sure that we're floating our heart over our hips. And we want to make sure we're pressing nice and strong into that right heel, making any adjustment as needed. Pressing into the left toes. Opening the heart, opening the shoulders, opening the mind. Looking over the right thumb, but keeping the leg engagement. Squeeze and hugging your inner legs. Squeeze that left glute, super strong. Push into those left toes. Envision the way like a track runner has to push off the starting rack, right? So push into that strong, keep that engagement, reach back. Inhale, arms up, face forward. Exhale, frame the right foot. Lift the left knee. Rock back, lengthen the spine. Step forward, forward fold. Hip distance in between the feet. Inhale, halfway up, monkey pose. Exhale, full release. Inhale, come to a stand, arms reach up high. Palms touch, exhale, hands to heart. Second side. Left foot is staying forward. Stepping the right foot back, nice and far, big step, trust yourself. Yep, prepare for the landing. Slide the foot back. Slowly lower the right knee down to your mat. Remembering our alignment, shoulders over hips, hips over back knee. Press into that left heel. Strong push into the right toes here on this side. Strong right glute, hug inner legs. Press the left knee away with the arms, lengthen the spine. Release the hands down to your sides. Inhale, arms up high over your head. Tuck your tailbone. Exhale, open arm twist. Right arm reaches forward, left arm reaches back. Float your hips, float your heart over your hips. Keep that strong push in the right toes. Right glute stays engaged. Deepen your twist, open your heart, open your shoulders, open your mind. Look over the left thumb if you can. Nice and slow. Inhale, arms up over your head, face forward. Exhale, frame the left foot with your hands. Lengthen your spine. Lift the right knee. Inhale, rock back. Exhale, step forward. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Monkey pose. Exhale, fold release. Inhale, rise. Arms reach up high. Palms touch. Exhale, hands to heart. Slowly making our way to the back of our mat. Now we're going to come into our first working set. So those were the warm-up rounds. So now it's time to really see what you're made of. Right? So I get to enjoy the things of talking while I'm during the pain, right? But it's kind of a distraction, actually. So it feels good on this side. So if I were you, I would maybe bump up some music, but not too loud. You can hear my voice if you need to get pumped up, or if I'm just vibing you so much that you're so pumped up and juiced from my words, woo! Then let's just do that. So whatever we need. So first working set. So I have small weights out in front of me. I have 4-pound dumbbells. You can use whatever you got at home that is small around that weight, right? I've had people online use peanut butter. They use soup cans. So whatever weight that you have, we don't need much. We can use bags, any variety here. Okay, so we're gonna start here. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, walking out with the hands. So I'm gonna talk you through the first set, and then I'm just gonna keep talking, and you can work at your own pace. All right, so we're gonna lower down here to the forearms. We're gonna go ahead and grab our weight with our right hand. We're gonna step out wide with our feet outside of our mat, and then we're gonna go 10 reaches. And we want full extension. So I'm at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, slowly releasing. So key themes in there is that when we go ahead and grab with the hand, it's lifted. We don't want that hip to lift. We want to keep forcing our hips to stay square, engage our glutes, tighten our core. So we're ready for our second side. Find your breath. 10 reps at my pace. With me or at your tempo. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly down. Press up. Walk back. Heel toe the feet in. Full position. Inhale halfway up. Exhale fold. Inhale mountain, arms reach up over the head. Exhale, hands to heart. Nice calm breathing, walk towards the front of your mat. Coming into our first working set for our crescent warrior variation. So finding our breath, we're gonna step our left foot back. Big step back. Slide it back. Shoulders over hips, hips over back knee. Right knee over that right heel. Lift the right toes. Hands at heart center. Or second option at the hips. Now we're gonna go ahead and lower our left knee. Close, but don't touch the mat. And we're gonna pulse here for 10, 9, 8, 7, remember to tuck the tailbone core in, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna go inhale, arms up. Exhale, open arm twist. Heart over hips. Strong push from the back toes. Deepen your twist. Slowly, keeping your twist. Lower your left knee down to the ground. And then release the right hand to your left hamstring. And then inhale, the left fingertips up towards the ceiling. Slight back bend, draw the core in. Press into the right heel, push into the left toes. Slowly inhale your right hand up. Exhale, frame the right foot. Lift the left knee, rock back, step forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway on monkey pose. Exhale, full release. Inhale, mountain, come nice and tall, stand. Exhale, hands to heart. Second side. Right foot is stepping back. You know where you're going, so use that to your advantage here. Big step back. Find the fire within you to combat the fire you're feeling. Slowly finding our alignment. Front knee over ankle. Press to that left heel. Push strong through the right toes. Shoulders over hips. Tuck the tailbone. Lower that right knee down towards your mat, but don't let it touch. Get nice and low. Pulsing here. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Release the arms. Inhale them over your head. Exhale, open arm twist. Bring your shoulders over your hips. Reach out, open up. Keep the legs hugging in. Strong push in the back toes. Slowly lower your right knee down, keeping your twist. Release your left hand to your right hamstring. Inhale, the right hand up towards the ceiling. Slight back bend, keep the core in. Press into the left heel, push into the right toes. Inhale your left arm up. Exhale, frame the left foot. Lift the right knee, rock back, step forward, forward, forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold release. Inhale, mountain, come to a stand. Exhale, palm touch, hands to heart. Just a second. It's a lot. Like talking, and it's much different when you're telling someone to do it.
Tell you what, man, it's not that hard over here. I've done the whole thing since you started. It's not that tough.
Didn't like it for a while. Sounds good, man.
I just have cotton mouth. We're about halfway.
Do you need water, collar?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't want to move from here.
I mean, if you're at the break point, just notice where you're standing. Like,
I did. I broke. But we're good. I just need a second. From your hands at heart center, slowly release them down to your sides. And then go ahead and step back. If you come to the back of your mat. Second round of working sets. So we're going to go ahead and just add on from here, basically. Okay, so we're going to put our weight back into our heels, lift our toes, spread them out, draw the core in, standing tall. Inhale, arms up over our head. Exhale, fold release. Walking out with the hands. Coming into our low plank position. Now this time we're going to go ahead and come into low plank twist. Now I'm going to go 20 on my side. You can work at my tempo or at your own tempo. Make sure that we're feeling it in our core. We should feel it go through the entire, from the left to the right side. From our obliques to our obliques. West coast to east coast. Feel the flex. Find your breath. Keep high on your toes. We can modify this one too if needed. You can lower to your knees. I got 2 more. 1, 2, center, pressing up. Holding here. Establishing, lowering back down, low plank. Stepping out wide. We're gonna go left arm first. Punches. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Set down. Grab. Fire away. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Press. Walk back up. Whoo. Heel toe the feet in. Inhale halfway up. Exhale fold. Inhale rise. Exhale hands touch. Walking to the front of your mat. Bringing your weights with you this time. Coming to another variation. Right foot forward, left foot steps back. Big step back. Slide the left toes. Press into the right heel. Arms are just along the sides here to start. We're going to lower down. Find our pulses. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to hold. Bring up here. We're going to go punches. We're going to go slow. We rotate as we throw our punch. So hands face in, rotate as we go through. Nice and slow and control. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower down. Release your weights to the outside of the front of your mat. Walk your hands back up your right thigh. Low lunge position. Press strong. Now you're going to heel toe your right foot out towards the edge of your right of your mat. Bring it to the outside. I'm going to bring my left palm down to the center of my mat. Underneath my left shoulder. Now pressing into my left palm. I'm going to lengthen my spine forward. I'm going to press into my left toes. Right hand to the inside of the right knee. Deep breath. Exhale. Open the right knee to your right. Slight twist. Start easy at first. Lengthen the spine again. Lengthen out through the top of your head. Relax your traps. Come to the outside of the right foot. Press it open a little bit more here. A little bit deeper of a twist. Don't force it. Push strong through the back toes. Slowly coming back to center. Bring your right hand down. Press into both your palms equally here. Pull and lengthen your spine forward. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice and slow. Lift the right hand to the knee. Heel toe that right foot back in. Hands come down. Lift the left knee. Rock back. Step forward. Forward fold. Bend here in the knees. Big hold here. Let the low back release. The hamstrings reopen here. Regroup. Inhale halfway up. Exhale fold. Inhale, stand, arms reach up high. Palms touch, exhale, hands to heart. Standing tall. Close your eyes. Notice how the body feels. Comparing your left side to the right side. Notice what your breath is like. Notice the sweat's coming out of every pore of your body. Appreciating your hard work. remembering why and your intent behind your practice today. So blink your eyes open. And now we have our second side. For some reason we were given two to do double the work every single time. So we're stepping our right foot back this time. Where we need to grab our weights first. So bring our weights with us. But nice and easy, grab your weights. Weights are just to the sides of us. Stepping the right foot back nice and far. Establish that confident step. Push strong into the back toes, right? Finding all of our alignment from what you have gathered from today's practice. Lowering that back knee now, nice and low. Tucking our tailbone and pulsing here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're pausing and holding. Keep hugging the inner legs. Keep tucking the tailbone. Bring the hands up. Cover your cheeks. Cover your chin. Punches. Full extension. Looking for full range. You don't need to use weights. 15 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release the right knee down. Set your weights off to the front, to the side of your mat. And then now walk your hands up your left thigh. Press the knee away. Now we're going to heel toe our left foot out to the side of our mat, left side. So coming out just a couple inches. And now we're going to go ahead and shift our weight forward, press into that left heel, push into the right toes. Right wrist underneath the right shoulder. Press into the palm. And then slowly lengthen the spine and create a soft twist as you press the left knee away. Come to the outside of the left foot. Relax the traps. Lengthen the spine. Nice and slow. We're going to come back to center. Bring the left hand down to the inside of the left foot. Press into the palms of the fingertips. Lengthen the spine. Push into the right toes. Press into the left heel. Breathe here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice and slow. Left hand to left knee, heel to the left foot back into center. Frame the foot, lift the right knee, rock back, step forward for a fold. Inhale, halfway on monkey pose. Exhale, fold release. Inhale, come to a stand, arms reach up high. Exhale, palms touch against the heart center. Slowly releasing our hands down to our sides. And now we're going to go ahead and come into our burnout round. And then after our burnout round, we're going to go ahead and come into our stretching portion. So we're going to need our weights, okay? So now that we're definitely opening the hips from all those crescent warrior variations, right? Coming in and out, not necessarily all of it is that, but it's a build off of it, basically, right? Same, but a little bit different. So we're going to have our weights. We're going to come into two different positions with our feet. We're going to come into a narrow squat stance. We're going to show you here frontal view first, right? So that's 2 fists apart. We make sure our toes are lined up with each other, right? And we're going to come into a chair pose. So we're going to pull our hips back, right? So now I'm going to show you side view. So I line my toes up. I got lines on the mat here, right? Even eye check. So I pull my hips back. I'm going to come into that chair pose. Okay, and I'm going to bring my weights here, just at my knees. So I want my thumbs facing in towards my knees, and I want my pinkies facing out. So my palms should be facing behind me. Okay? Now I want to keep my low belly in, and I want to reach my hips back so I can feel the stretch in my hamstrings here. I want to lift my toes. I want lots of leg activation here. I can see if I can sink a little bit lower while keeping my knees back. Good. This is my depth. So now we're gonna go ahead and do some lateral raises, but we're gonna come with an angle back. So we get away from our upper traps, and we come more to our upper back region, mid-upper back. So squeeze in here. I'm gonna go 30 reps on my side. So I'm at 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I want to keep my neck relaxed. I want to keep my chest lengthening, core drawing in, weight rocking back into my heels, keeping my body steady. 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Release. Hands to shins, slowly stand strong. Tighten your glutes at the top. Find a couple recovery breaths. Relax the shoulders. Relax the tension. This next one, I'm going to step forward facing me. So I'm going to come into a wide stance. Similar to Goddess sumo squat. I'm going to use the long side of my mat to bring my toes to it. And this once again allows me to find a little bit more balance, more confidence, right? When I know that I'm lined up equally. Lengthening your spine. Now we need to find our distance. So if my knees are coming up wide at my ankles, I'm a little too close. I gotta slide out a little bit more. Good, now I'm gonna bring my weight to the outside of my feet. Open my knees, lift my toes, press through my heels. Same thing, I wanna tuck my tailbone. I'm gonna sink down as low as I can without it affecting my low back. Thumbs are facing up, front of us. Palms are facing in towards each other this time. We're gonna swing here. 30 swings. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, halfway, 16, 17, come on, 18, 19, 20, 10 left, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand strong, engage the glutes. Heel toe the feet in. Find recovery breaths. Facing forward, coming to the back of your mat. And then slowly lower down to your knees. We're going to come into the tabletop position. I'm going to find some recovery breaths here in our cat-cow pose. So hips over knees, sit distance in between the feet. Shoulders over wrists. I'm keeping the weights in my hands, so I'm going fist to the floor. Because we're going to need our weights shortly anyways. We got one more burnout exercise and then stretch. So cat-cow pose, we're going to go ahead, inhale, lower our belly. Lift our heart forward, lift the tailbone, lift our chin. Inhale. And on our exhale, slowly C-curve the mid-back towards the ceiling or the sky. Tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone. And at your own pace with your breath, inhale into your cow. And exhaling into your cat pose. I'm going to go through 2 more rounds here on my side. You can pick your tempo. Inhale here through, lift the heart, pull it through. Exhale. Last round for me. Inhale, pulling the heart through, lifting the tail and lowering the belly button. Exhale, tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone. And then just finding a neutral position, kind of shake it out, shake the shoulders out there. Alright, so one last working pose here, burnout set. Alright, we're going 30 reps. That seems to be the number right here in the burnout. We're going to come into a plank position. So I'm going to grip my weights nice and strong and bring my fists to the floor, to my mat. I'm going to step my feet out to the width of my mat so that my toes are still on it, but to the width. Core's tight here, tucking our tailbone, engage the core. Now we're going to go side to side. I'm going to pull my right hand to my right hip. We're going to come into a row. Pull straight to the hip, pause, and then lower. Pull, pause, lower. This is 3. This is 4. We can lower down to the knees, and we can hit this set here, if needed. All right, don't be afraid to modify. You can still feel work here. We're still working on our toes. This is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, keeping the hips squared, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, almost there, 17, 18, 19, 20, 10 left, let's get it, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, slowly lower to the knees. And let's come into a child's pose. Woo! Big toes touch. Let's come to the back of our mat. Knees out nice and wide here. We're going to go and stack our fists on top of each other. Rest the forehead down. Nice, calm, deep breathing here. You can take it a bit further. You can start lengthening your arms out in front of you. Rest your forehead down to your mat. Nice and slow, walk your hands back underneath your shoulders. Slowly bring your knees back into hip distance. Keep the tops of the feet flat, point the toes straight back. Take a look. Side to side. Hips over knees. We're going to come to melting heart pose here. All the planks and all the work we did here with the pressing. So we're going to keep our hips stationed over our knees here as we walk our hands forward. We're going to slide our hands as much as we can. We're going to pull our heart down towards our mat. We can rest our forehead or we can rest our chin. Nice calm breathing. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice and slow. Lock your hands back underneath your shoulders. And sit back on your heels. Rest your hands on top of your thighs. And just sit here for a moment. Close your eyes. Nice and slow coming forward here. And we're going to go ahead and slowly make our way down to our backs on our mat. We're going to go ahead and pull our knees into our chest, making our low backs nice and full to our mat. Just want to do a little rocking here side to side. So getting a little self-kneading in the low back here, a little self-massage. So going side to side for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice and slow. I'm going to release my left foot straight out in front of me. I'm going to keep my right knee in. I'm going to press through my left heel. I'm going to draw my right knee and round my right rib cage up towards my right armpit. I'm going to breathe and hold here for about 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice and slow. And bring this right knee up. So that the knee is 90 degrees. Left hand stays to the outside of the right thigh. Right arm is out to T, palm is facing up. I'm going to reach out through my right fingertips. I'm going to keep this right foot flexed and keep pushing through my left heel. Inhale first. Nice and slow. I'm going to exhale and roll over into my left side. I'm going to keep reaching out through my right hand and make sure I'm not forcing my body into anything it can't handle. So we can come back more out of the twist. We can rest it here. Okay. And we come further into the stretch. Now keep pressing through the left heel, making sure both shoulders are flush to the floor. And then we can look over our right shoulder. If that doesn't feel good, just keep your eyes looking up towards the ceiling and the sky. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice and slow. We're going to use the left hand to pull that right knee back up to center. Keep the right knee in, grab it with the right hand, pull the left knee in nice and slow. Hug your knees into your chest, lift the tailbone, and then slowly press the right heel. Right leg goes straight. Engage that right quad, push through that right heel, flex the right toes. I want to go ahead and pull our left knee outside the left rib cage up towards our left armpit. Now remember, we want to go ahead and rotate our outer right hip down towards the ground so we don't just rock over into this left side. Keep the hips and the heart squared to the ceiling. Find your breath. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice and slow, bringing this left knee up to center, 90 degrees. Keep that left foot flexed. Left arm out to T, palm facing up. Inhale first, push through the right heel. Exhale, slowly twist over onto your right side. No coming back some if it's too much of a twist. Allowing your body to do what feels good and natural while focusing on our alignment. Looking over your left shoulder. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice and slow. Look back up towards center and slowly come back to center using your right knee and then your left knee. Pulling the right knee in, left hand grabbing your left knee, crunching into a little ball. Knees to eye sockets. crunch and flex, nice and strong. Every muscle in your body, deep breath in. And on your exhale, open up into Shavasana. Rest here for at least 2 to 3 minutes. And a good way to start, if you don't normally do it, is just to see how many breaths you can count before you lose track. And then after you lose track, see if you can remember how many breaths it was. Have fun. I hope you guys enjoyed. My name is Cisco. Namaste.